If you ever wanted your Figma prototype to behave more like a real app, number variables can help you do that. Everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel, and in this video I will show you what number variables are, why they matter, and how to use them in a simple product card like this. So first, why do we need number variables? Now, number variables are very powerful because they help your design behave like a real product. Number variables are meant to help you build high fidelity prototype with fewer frames and more realistic behavior. Instead of making separate frames just to show different quantity states, you can store a number once, update it with interactions, and let the prototype respond automatically. So now let's use this shopping card as an example. So now let's look at this product card in Figma. So we need number variables here such that when we click on this plus button, it adds one more item to the cart, and then the price, the total amount here updates. So how do we do that? First, don't select anything on the frame. Click on the variables panel. You can see it at the top right corner. So you click create, and when you click create, you select number. So it's represented by hashtag. And when you click number, you can name it. You can name this first one cart, C-A-R-T, cart, and then we'll give it a value of 1. Give it a value of 1. Then next, you create another variable. So you click on create variable again. Select number variable again. So let's create the variable for the total amount. So create another. So let's give this total amount, and for the total amount is 50. So we'll set it to 50. 50. Okay. Now next, I'm going to connect these numbers to the variables I just created. So I'll select this one. When I select this one, I'll connect this one to the variable I created. So I'll click on this apply variable icon. Then you see the variable here, cart. So you just select this one. So it has tied this number to the variable created. Then next, I'll select the total amount, which is 50. I will tie it, or I'll attach it to the variable I created. So I'll just click total amount. So now the variable is tied already. Now next, I'm going to connect this plus. I'm going to prototype this plus and minus button. So when I click on the plus button, I'm going to add some interactions to it. So I'll just switch to the prototype tab. After switching to the prototype tab, you see interactions here. So you click on the plus button. When you click on the plus button, you see the trigger on click. Now action should be set variable. So the action is going to be set variable, and then set variable to the cart, because this is related to the cart number, to the number of carts. So set variable to carts. So it's going to connect the carts. Then for the value, we need. So for the value, we'll say carts. Then since this is a plus button, we are going to add addition plus. Then you type 1 on your keyboard. Plus 1. Now this simply means that when you click on this plus button once, the cart, it increases the cart's number plus 1. So if it was 1 before, you click on plus, it becomes 2. Click on plus again, becomes 3, and all of that. Now so next, we want to add another interaction to this plus button such that when you increase the number of cards, let's say from 1 to 2, the price or the total amount also updates. So what do? We just add another interaction. You click on this plus button here, then you click set variable. So it becomes set variable, which is the action. Now you select the total amount, because now we want it to reflect on the total amount also. So set variable targets, what we're targeting is total amount, then the value total amount addition. Don't forget that we are increasing it now by 50. So if we have two number of items in the cart, 50 times 2 becomes 100. So total amount plus 50. So you enter 50 on your keyboard, then it's saved already. Right, now we now do the same. We prototype the minus button. So if I click on the minus button now, I'm going to add an interaction. So I'll just come here, add interaction. So on click action, same way, action is set variable. Action is set variable. So now set variable to cart, right? For the first one, cart, then cart again, minus. So we're going to subtract, so that if you have items that you want to remove, let's say you have 2 items and you want to subtract 1, so we'll say minus 1. So when you click on the minus button, it subtracts from the total items. Then secondly, we also want it to reflect on the total amount. So I'm going to add another set variable action to this, so that when you click on this minus button, it subtracts from the price. So if you had 2 items before and you click minus, it takes away one item from it, and then it reflects on the total amount. So same way, I'll click another interaction. I'll click on set variable, because set variable is the action we are looking at. Set variable, and the target is total amount now, no longer total amount, and the value is total amount. So click on total amount again. So this time around now it becomes subtraction minus 50. Don't forget the first one was addition, so second one now is subtraction. Total amount minus 50. and it's saved already. So now let's play the interaction and test it and see how it works. So now you can see the interaction. You can see it here. Once I click plus now, it increases it. The cart item becomes true, and the total amount of bits now increased to 100. If I click again, it keeps going like that. And then if I subtract, you can see it keeps subtracting from the total amount. It keeps updating. So this is a very good way to use number variables in Figma. So instead of creating multiple frames for a particular interaction and then messing up your file, you can just use your number variables to make everything faster and you have lesser number of frames. So thank you for watching this video, and don't forget to like, share and subscribe. And if you are new to this channel, welcome, and I'll see you in the next video.